Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make us high so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we back like we never left. We back in the building with another reaction. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us.
Yeah.
Now, we're about to be checking out from Unexplained Mysteries. Okay.
Oh,
now,
those are always good.
I know, right? Now, this particular one is a man on a cruise ship sees something big rising out of the ocean. And see, I know you like the biggest conspiracy theorist out there. You're the biggest one I know.
Something big?
She's the biggest one.
Okay. Well, I've seen a lot of big things come out of the ocean before.
I'm telling you.
So I don't know how surprising this might be, but okay.
Yeah, but he's on the cruise ship, though.
All right. Well, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, join the family, y'all, so y'all don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ.
Definitely.
Make sure, if y'all want to check this video out, this came from Unexplained Mysteries over on their channel. So if y'all want to check it out, the link will be down in the description, and y'all can head over and tap in.
Definitely. And when she say tap in, she really means tap in.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's go.
The oceans remain some of the most mysterious places on our planet.
Oh, yeah.
Beneath the depths are untold secrets waiting to be discovered. Every year people manage to capture strange photographs, leaving those who took them confused and wanting answers. Although the majority of these eventually get answers, there's a fair amount that remains a mystery. This interesting photo was recently shared to Facebook, and it shows a large structure that appears to be rising out of the ocean. This immediately caused a variety of different theories to be put forward by those who saw the images.
Okay, now that look a
with
little
them
weird.
ranging from it being the mythical Atlantis
Hold up.
to it being a cruise ship or even that of a ghost ship. I talked with the individual who shared the images, and they revealed the following details. The photograph was captured on the 7th of August at 9:37 PM in 2016. This is the correct time and date that can be seen on the top of the photo. We had left our last port of Lisbon earlier that day at around 5 PM, so we were in the Atlantic on the edge of the Bay of Biscay. It was my son Tom, 11 at the time, who noticed it. We were on our balcony portside just doing what we normally did each night. I was looking for dolphins as we'd been all around the Med.
Man, what is that?
Like I said, I don't know. Like I said before, like when you come to like unexplained things, and he's talking about being on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. We done been on a cruise ship a lot of times. The only thing I could think of, like looking out like way far, would be something like a oil rig or something like that.
That's the only thing I'm
other
like.
than that, I'm like,
I don't see structures out there
there
like
can't be no building
that.
out there.
Yeah.
And other members of my family had seen them, but I hadn't. So I was on the lookout for them. This is the first time that I posted any information on these photographs, and I'm amazed at the variety of replies that have been sent. Some suggested that perhaps I messed with the photos, but that definitely didn't happen as I am rubbish with tech. Interestingly, I even had two individuals that ended up calling each other out, as one said Atlantis, and the other one said that he called it first. End quote. As of right now, people are still undecided on what the photos show. There's some that have said you can see something mysterious, like a ghost ship, a mirage, or even Atlantis, while others suggested that it could be something like another ship, and the reason you can't see it is because it's going over the curvature of the Earth. This is a phenomenon that is known and that researchers say is behind many ghost ship tales. When a ship sinks beyond the curvature of the Earth, it gives off the illusion that it's floating in the air, and that the body of it vanishes, when in reality you just can't see it from your perspective. However, this does usually happen when ships are quite far off in the distance, and as some have pointed out, it looks as if this object is relatively close to the cruise ship. This phenomenon is also normally seen when people are at near enough the same level as the object in the distance, and in this case the individual was near the top of the cruise ship.
That look like some Stonehenge, like something from Stonehenge or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The alien, what you was telling me about, them big stones and stuff?
Yeah, that they be
They're
building
stacked
and
up.
stuff. Maybe they were moving stuff around underneath the ocean and stuff, and they accidentally came up and got seen.
But even when you look on the horizon, I'm like, he's talking about looking on the horizon. I looked on the horizon. It's just like, I don't...
That just
It had
looks
to be
like something there.
It could be like...
I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe it, but it looks like it's just something that's there. Like, maybe I would have had to seen it had come up out the water to see that it got that big.
But if you had passed something like that, you probably would try to take a picture of it too, though.
Of course, I would try to take a picture of it. I mean, and that's probably why they got the picture that they did, because when it was happening, it was like, what is that coming out
When
the
they
water?
passed by, just
Yeah, by the time it probably like really dawned on them, like, oh, I should probably take a picture of this. It was already out the water. You know what I mean?
It could have been like a structure, something that was built out there in the ocean that like maybe they didn't use no more, that failed, and it's just like those are like the pillars of the bottom of the concrete
Right.
or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Right.
It's for these reasons that others decided to put forward different theories to try and explain what was seen.
Shoot.
One person said the following about the structure. It might be an oil rig out in the middle of the ocean or a prism for anomalies. End quote.
There it is.
I talked with another person who said they think it might be Atlantis. They said the following.
Who?
Atlantis is a mythical city that's been talked about for years.
Atlantis, I think. Oh, he probably was about to tell us. I think Atlantis is like a city that's underwater. It was. I think like in the mythical world that's what Atlantis is. Like I feel like I've heard that somewhere in one of the like cartoons or something.
No.
Kelly might have been watching. Babe, I'm not
That
playing.
sounds like something from Waterworld or something. Under the water.
Yeah, like the city that's under the water. Basically, that's what it
Under
is.
the sea, like something like that.
Yeah,
under the
Atlantis.
sea.
I think.
know.
Well, he about to sell us.
Atlantis is a mythical city that's been talked about for years. It's no secret that the ancient city's been elusive, and that researchers haven't been able to track down its true location.
It's underwater.
What we're seeing here is Atlantis rising from the depths. I think this man may have captured the city in all its details. Others have said the image is just another ship, but I don't believe this.
Don't look like
I think the ocean is home to many secrets, and what we're seeing here is the ancient city. End quote. The most damning evidence against the existence of Atlantis is the clear lack of physical remnants of the so-called city. Surely if such a powerful island nation were to exist, then records, pieces or artifacts from such a place would still be around somewhere, just waiting to be found. In November 2018, a British satellite firm named Merlin Burrows stated in 2018 that they had discovered images that could show remnants of the long-lost city. Merlin Burrows points towards supposed ruins that lie in the Donna National Park in Spain. According to their claims, there is evidence of concrete, which could be between 10,000 and 12,000 years old. After first being written about by the philosopher Plato, the city of Atlantis has garnered a reputation of being in control of advanced ancient technology, which was subsequently lost to time and the ocean. Because of this,
Isn't Plato a philosopher or something like that?
He was like
Plato's was like some type of like philosopher, but they said a city under the sea, like they lived under the water.
Yeah, almost like Mermaid. You know how they had the whole city under the water, and they had Ariel's dad was like one of these people right here.
A mermaid.
I mean, like I'm just saying. I know I'm not saying that Little Mermaid was based off of Atlantis, but it was like a movie that revolved around life under the sea.
I don't know. Life under the sea, people living under the sea.
Babe, they had a whole setup. If you watch The Mermaid, like there's the whole land.
Thousands of years ago.
There's a sea under there. I mean,
a city.
Ursula had her own house.
Man, look.
Ariel had her own house.
was subsequently lost to time and the ocean. Because of this, efforts to find the supposed lost city have grown
That
in
look like
frequency,
Ariel Daddy right there.
with many people across
Right
the
there
globe
with
trying to find its location.
Yeah.
The devil's pick.
Bruce Blackburn, a representative from
pitchfork.
Merlin Borough, stated, "We've got a body of evidence that we've presented, and we have a whole host of proof points, and we are quite happy for people to take a viewpoint. We've released the information and we've got some films, and we accept that there will be people who think it isn't true." End quote. It's interesting when these types of photographs are taken. It makes us question what could be hiding under the depths. Although scientists have done a great job at unraveling some of the ocean's biggest secrets, it's fair to say there's many more waiting to be unraveled. In conclusion, mainstream scientists have even admitted themselves that the oceans are mysteries in their own right. A large portion of our oceans still remain unexplored, and it's anyone's guess as to what could be lurking in the depths. So far, scientists have discovered over 242,000 marine species. However, it's been estimated that every year over 2,000 new oceanic species are discovered. With the oceans being so vast and widespread, it's likely that scientists and researchers will be making discoveries well into the future. Scientists have done a great job at answering some of the ocean's mysteries, but it's important to keep an open mind about what could be laying in the depths. Who knows where the next discovery will lead us? As the Israelites were making their way across the desert after their capture from Egypt, Moses, with strict orders from God himself, commanded them to construct the infamous Ark of the Covenant. Inside the Ark is home to numerous tablets engraved with the 10 Commandments from the Hebrew Bible that are believed to host magical powers, both good and evil. The tablets are believed to be made of gold from the Garden of Eden, representing the mortality of the universe. Like any biblical story, the truth of the matter is up to interpretation. Scholars who have studied the lost Ark of the Covenant have debated whether the Ark is made of gold or wood, what kind of powers it has, and ultimately where it ended up.
We didn't see what kind of powers it got. We didn't see what kind of powers it got. That's why I was trying to confirm real quick, because he said the lost Ark. I'm like, hold on. The Lost Ark, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
They were showing like them going after like that actual artifact.
Yep, because remember that was the part where they were
and
tied up together and they had to close their eyes. He was telling her, don't look, because whatever he was gonna look at like was killing them. Remember, like it had got out because remember they were on the, I don't know what they were tied to, but whatever they had opened it up. And when they opened it, it let out all those like spirits and demons and all that stuff. And that's when he started telling the girl, like, don't look at it. They didn't look at it. Yeah.
And that's what they depicted in the movie Indiana Jones, but he's speaking of it in a different term because it actually wasn't like it didn't have any like evil connotation to it, like actually in real life.
Well, because remember I was asking though,
just
it's funny that they bring this up because I was asking, I'm like, why are they not looking at it? What is it about that has such like that's killing them and everybody started telling us that it was because of like that stuff had the powers that be attached to it, like
the old spiritual powers and things like that. That's how they depicted it in the movie for sure though.
Up after vanishing from Jerusalem in 587 BC, God gave the Israelites extreme specific instructions for building the Ark of the Covenant. According to God, the ark should be made of both wood and gold. God then instructed the builders to sheath the wood with gold both inside and out. There was to be a cherub facing a certain direction on the lid of the chest, with its wings spread upwards casting a shadow below. To imagine the Israelites wandering through the desert for 40 years were expected to create such an artistic masterpiece. With only their hands and some gold is a huge undertaking.
Look at that.
Even with God's guidance. To make this story more believable to modern people, it's now believed that God chose only one man to be the designer of the ark, and gifted him with the skills he would need to complete the task. One of the most popular theories is that the Israelites used the ark to gain advantages on their way to conquer certain regions. Because the Ark was thought to be so powerful and had brought the Israelites such good fortune, it became a hot commodity. It was eventually stolen from the Israelites, but shortly thereafter the thieves were swept with disease and fatal illnesses, causing them to return the Ark immediately. For many years the Ark was lost to history, but according to audio recordings of Ron Wyatt, he claims to have found the Ark inside a chamber. Here's a transcript of the interview. Okay, the recorder's on now, so can you go ahead and basically tell me what happened? On the excavation there for the Ark of the Covenant, primarily I was interested in just the Ark of the Covenant. However, when I did the excavation down the cliff face, I ran into cutouts and we ran into crossholes, and at the bottom of this ancient quarry showed there was a crucifixion and execution spot. The Romans crucified their people there. The Jews, because of some of their special arrangements with the Romans, they basically stoned people there and beat them as examples. That's what took place there. Anyway, once we found that place, I knew that I needed to get inside that escarpment, because there were several indications that it was just a system of tunnels and chambers, and that I needed to basically just go to chamber, tunnel by tunnel, systematically go through there until I found the Ark of the Covenant, or until I didn't find it. And so we found it on January the 6th, 1982 at approximately 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And when I found it, it was in a situation that I'd not anticipated, or expected. That was that it was in a chamber that was totally filled with what appeared to be debris, and what turned out to be a bunch of materials or furnishings of the first temple, covered first by animal skins, then that covered by boards and then covered by stones, just whatever they could get their hands on. It looked as though it had been done in a hurry. It looked like they grabbed everything whatever they could to fill the place, and it was still a little fuzzy on why that would be done, but I don't see why I need to know everything. When God does something, I just know it's done perfectly. On the occasion of my 4th visit, I was going to make another attempt at getting some video footage. At that time I'd not had any success with any kind of reproduction attempt. This included Polaroid cameras, 35mm cameras, a VHS camera and video system. So anyway, I went into the chamber and loaded myself in there, and of course the thing that became apparent immediately was that the place was totally cleaned. Somebody had done what I decided that I was going to do, and that was to clean everything, haul the debris and take everything out. And I guess I should say a couple of words here, that the Ark of the Covenant was not covered in all the debris like everything else. It was in a separate container, within walls and a stone box. This extended from the floor, which I didn't know at the time. But anyway, the box extended up within approximately 3 inches of the ceiling. Looking back on that, I would have had to have been there when the cleanup took place in order to know all of that, and I simply was not there. But anyway, the Ark of the Covenant, the mercy seat, was in a set manner underneath the crack that came down, that extended down from the crucifixion site above, and there are several things that are rather remarkable about what happened there. The place was cleaned up, and the Ark of the Covenant was just sitting against the wall at the east side of the cave, and the cave is not perfectly oriented east.
You go back to Egypt, like ancient Egypt, like even the stuff that he's speaking about, you have a lot of people that install like those types of artifacts like over a period of time, just over like thousands of years.
I bet you they bring it back.
Why do you say that?
Because it's cursed. They start having all kind of problems in their house and their life, and they they gonna bring the thing back. Yeah, that's just like borrowing somebody's kid and taking them, and you get the worst of the worst of the worst kid. You gonna bring them back. You got to go back, okay? Yeah. Wherever you came from, you got to go back there.
It's just on the eastern edge. Behind this is this crystalline wall that emits the colour of the rainbow. End quote. As of right now though, his discoveries and claims have been dismissed by scientists, saying that the Ark of the Covenant has not been found. But amateur researchers believe that Ron did find the Ark, and it's now being kept hidden somewhere. So what do you make of this recent announcement? Do you think Ron found the real Ark of the Covenant?
Do you think he found
Or
it?
do you think the story is made up?
I'm thinking that he might have found it.
Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries.
That's crazy.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.
If he found it,
it could be very, very unexplained in regards to like where the actual Ark could be. But if somebody like found it, I feel like they would hide it. They would keep it very, very secretive where nobody would know where it's at.
Wouldn't you?
Like I'm not finna. We're not gonna tell anybody. If a certain country has it, they gonna keep it. They gonna harbor it. They gonna.
I mean, I think they would try to definitely keep it a secret if they did have it.
Keep it classified.
I don't think that they would tell anybody. I wouldn't tell anybody if I had it either.
If somebody had it,
I don't have it, but
because it could have changed so many hands over the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
That you never know where it actually would be at.
But to be quite honest with you, if I saw it, if it was in my presence, I probably would really be scared to touch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it either.
I wouldn't even try.
I wouldn't touch it either.
I wouldn't even be bold enough to even try
I would like to see it and just kind of be amazed at how it was like created and put together.
Well, that part, I think
true,
that's the part I would probably more so be in awe of. But
you don't want to touch it.
I don't want to get. No.
It had been because it's been tampered with. It's been bothered.
It's been there, all kind of things. You never know. Like, yeah, that's why. Yeah, no, I would not. I wouldn't do that. But it is kind of mysterious. Do you think he found it? It sounds like he might have actually found it.
Now, I mean, from what he's saying, from like transcripts and reading like his exact words, it's very possible. But I feel like somebody has probably found it. If it's true, somebody has found it. I don't know if it particularly was him. Maybe he's seen it, and maybe it is true. But I know if it's true, somebody has found it. Somebody does have the lost Ark.
Somebody.
Yes.
Somewhere. Okay. Well, y'all let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. I wonder if he found it.
I think he did.
I think he did too. Why didn't he take a picture? Did they say why he didn't take a picture?
They didn't have any pictures. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that somebody would have a picture because when he said somebody found it in 1982, I'm like, there got to be some photograph.
Picture or something.
Some type of.
But didn't he just say that when he went back to go take a picture of something, it was gone or something like that? It wasn't there or... I don't know.
Hey, that's why it's mystery. That's why it's very mystical.
Y'all let us know what you do. You have it at your house, okay? We need to know, okay? The folks want to know.
Everybody want to know.
I'm just saying.
They want to know, definitely.
If y'all enjoy this, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, join this family, y'all, so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Pieces and blessings.
Yeah. Bye.